Good morning. Only one real play yesterday for me. We'll get to that. Easy as you like for Man City. Could have laid the draw second half. Good performance from Tottenham. Just not quite crossing the line. Haaland goals. Well, in the Eredivisie, rather than the English Championship playoffs where it's 0-0, well, absolute goal fest, over 2.5 goals and both teams to score. Are these first legs? They are. So we might see similar for the second legs. Mallorca will be a little disappointed not to get a win yesterday. They needed the points, but that's 2.7 the favourite for you. Tough to call. Real Madrid given the title yesterday, so a good send off and exactly in keeping with market expectation. Girona are already in the Champions League, so it's a dead rubber for them. Villarreal getting closer to European football. Only a win away, but they played a game extra than 6th and 7th. So a good result for them. They can keep that going. So those were the main matches yesterday. And we also had a good trade. Rangers. I wasn't quite seeing it at 0-2 to Dundee, but I should have got involved then. Once you get a goal before half-time, you can actually get out. 2-2, decided to lay the draw. And we got a 3-2 lead, making it 5-2 eventually. So easy as you like for Rangers. That's what we expected. 0-2 was the real angle in. Looking at yesterday's tennis, any real trades? Let's have a look, particularly in Rome. Well, excellent performance from Tabilo, 2 tiebreakers. So Kachanov did give of his best in the second set, but did Tabilo win his first service game? That could have given you an angle in because his odds would be shorter a set, and he's confirmed his his first service game. Then that would be your possible out. That 2-3. Hopefully before Kachanov lost his serve. Kachanov ahead here. So that would be, for me, the trading angle. Taylor Fritz, Dimitrov. Well, this was going to be a competitive match, and the wrong person won the first set for me. I would have been with Taylor Fritz throughout. Baez and Hurkacz, again, set dropped and set recovered. Nice and quick. Iga Swiatek, well, she's still winning as she'd like, but got to be laid at those odds. Saw what happened to Novak Djokovic the other day. Well, plenty of matches of interest this evening. Brighton and Chelsea. I think there's still European football for Chelsea. Indeed, they're equal with Newcastle. But the goal difference is keeping Newcastle in the European places. 2 matches remain for Chelsea. Arguable that they catch Tottenham in 5th, but that will require Tottenham dropping points in their last game. So, yeah, Tottenham will have to lose their last game. Chelsea have to win the next 2. Brighton, season over for Brighton. So, difficult one to read. Man United and Newcastle again. This is a European fight. Newcastle currently hold that place. The winner today, well, Newcastle will remain 6th. No, they won't. Yes, they will, on goal difference, as you can see. -4 for Man United. Really poor form. Well, lost to Arsenal and a loss to Palace, failing to score in the last 2. Paris Saint-Germain already champions. They lost to Toulouse last match because they didn't need to win. Do Nice have anything to play for? Well, they're still working on trying to get that Europa League Champions League spot. They're in the Europa League at the moment, so a win today would be very useful indeed with a game in hand. Paris Saint-Germain already champions, and if they've shown the sloppiness they did against Toulouse, then Nice might have a chance here tonight. Reims and Marseille, well, Marseille are far better at home than away from home, but anything to motivate these two. Well, Marseille, European football, an outside chance. They've got more goals. A win today will take them 6th on goal difference. Reims, mid-table, nothing much to concern them, nothing much to motivate them. And in La Liga, done the full research for members at footballtradingprofits.com, so you can read it there. But we're just looking at motivating factors at this moment in time. Rayo Vallecano and Granada. Going to scroll all the way down. Rayo Vallecano 16th, Granada in 19th. Granada will remain bottom two. They're already relegated. You can just see that arrow there. So the onus really is on Rayo Vallecano to dot the I's, cross the T's, get another 3 points and broaden that gap. They look safe. 29 to 35, it's 6 points. Just check the amount of matches left. Rayo Vallecano. So we'll just scroll down. And Granada. 3 La Liga matches remaining, so still plenty to work with for Rayo Vallecano to stay up. So the onus is on them to get a positive here tonight. Sevilla and Cadiz. Let's have a look at the league positions for Sevilla and Cadiz. Mid-table for Sevilla. Cadiz, a win today will keep them in the bottom 3, but they'll be within a point of Celta Vigo. So a vital match for Cadiz. Celta Vigo and Atletico Bilbao. Well, let's take a look. Celta Vigo just above the relegation zone. A nice 5-point gap, so they can't be caught today, but a win will certainly help matters, won't it? Get them all the way up to 14th or thereabouts. Atletico Bilbao have a small matter of Champions League football on their mind. A win today takes them to 65 points. Still can't catch Atletico Madrid, but while it's mathematically possible, they'll need Atleti to lose remaining matches. That Rodrigo de Paul goal proving vitally important there against Celta Vigo. So plenty for Atleti to think about. Atletico Bilbao can't really be caught in 6th. It's just a matter of whether they could breach the Champions League places. Getafe and Atletico Madrid, who's a vital win, as I've alluded to, against Celta Vigo for Atleti. A win today will bring them even closer to the Champions League confirmation. It's not there yet. Getafe, well, they're 11 points shy of a European spot with, I think, 12 or 9 remaining. So the onus is on Atletico Madrid. Shanghai Shenhua at 1.18. Well, we'll see whether those odds bring the expected goals. Croatian Cup just takes a bit of a back seat. Slavia Prague, well, the usual odds-on favourites. Danish Super League, some familiar names, but I don't like the market. Brøndby, 2.6 to favourite, don't fancy that either. A couple of odds-on favourites in the Super League Championship group. POK, coming off the back of that recent win against Olympiacos. This is a Europa Conference League final Olympiacos, so they're bound to be a little distracted, as indeed Oli might be against AEK Athens today, even though this is an Athenian derby. Aberdeen and Livy, good result for Aberdeen, I think, last match away. Or was it the loss? Let's have a look. Against Hibs. Yeah, very good result there. So 3 consecutive wins now, 2-0. So no wonder they're odds on favourite today. Keep an eye on them at 7.45. Hibs, Motherwell and St Johnstone, not much interest. There's a Rangers match from yesterday that's very tradable. Celtic are away at Killie, and Hearts, not odds on favourite today, but they were odds on favourite last match with a very comfortable win indeed. I do like Hearts, particularly when the market speaks. And we've got a couple of Super League matches as well. Evens and 2.4 the favourite. Have a quick look at today's tennis. So we've got Tabilo against Zhang. I don't have much knowledge about these two. 32nd against 56. So the rankings are quite tight. So you'd expect a tightish match. Zverev and Taylor Fritz, this is going to be fascinating. I would consider laying Alexander Zverev if Zverev wins the first set. It's going to be the first tester really for Taylor Fritz this Roman tournament. Ostapenko Sabalenka, 1.3 outsider. And Azarenka and Collins. So I don't have much of an opinion on these, apart from the fact that you just take the cues from the market. Of course, the cream rises to the top the deeper we get into these tournaments. So might be an opportunity to take on these odds-on favourites if they win the first set. You're expecting a more competitive fixture. Anyway, I'll see you for the football today, throughout the day. Hopefully we can pick out a profitable trade or two. Have a great day.